and welcome back to our channel. I'm Lizette with Ferraris Law. Artificial intelligence is changing the way we live and work, but unfortunately scammers are using AI to make their scams more convincing than ever before. Today, attorney Christine Ferraris is answering a few common questions about AI scams, how they work, and what consumers can do to better protect themselves. So let's get started. Christine, what exactly are AI scams and why are they becoming more common?
Lizette, thank you for the question. AI scams are particular scams that use artificial intelligence, AI is commonly known, to make deception even more believable and more personal. It's the emails that we get that are phishing for information, or calls that now, as we are learning, have actually realistic voices. Somehow they can impersonate a voice that we might recognize as a family member. They're fairly even more convincing emails, and maybe even a fake website when you try to verify information, thinking, okay, let me go to the website to see if this is a true thing. And then sometimes videos that just appears authentic. It doesn't necessarily create dishonesty. It just gives the bad folks out there that are trying to take advantage the opportunity to appear more authentic. And it just exploits trust. They're becoming just more widely available, and it's something that more people are using. And as they become more convincing, it's more important for a consumer just to take their time, because often what we see is an emotional response and taking action that leads to harm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so can AI really imitate a person's voice or create a fake video?
Can AI create and imitate a person's voice or a fake video? Yes. As I mentioned, that's the more particularly concerning type of AI that is hard to detect. Even professionals will tell you sometimes they can't tell the difference with just a short audio or video clip, often taken from social media or other public available sources now, from Facebook and so forth. AI can create a voice or even a video that closely resembles somebody you might know. While the technology isn't perfect, it can be convincing enough to create a false sense of trust. That's why it's so important not to rely solely on what you hear or see. If someone's asking for money, personal information, or urging you to act immediately, just take a moment to verify that request independently by either calling or messaging that person and waiting for that person to respond before you take action, so that you really know that it's legitimate.
Yes, I think taking a moment to just make sure and verify the source where the message is coming from, especially if you think it's one of your loved ones, is a very important thing. Christine, so last question, what is the most important advice you can give consumers to help protect themselves from AI scams?
Lizette, so your question, what's the best advice or most important advice I can give someone relative to AI scams, is to basically take your time. Whether it's a call, an email, or a text message, it may seem very urgent, and it may show that someone is in a dire circumstance and you have to act immediately, and it may convey that. You just need to slow down. You got to always verify, whether it's a bank asking for information or about fraud. This is one area that we have seen over the last few years increase, especially with senior folks who are very protective of the limited resources that they might have as they are older, and are convinced that they're getting a call from the bank to take certain action with their accounts. You just need to stop and verify. They may even convince you that the folks in the bank are a part of a fraud. So if that's the case, then you should go to another branch. Just, take your time and, speak with somebody you trust, a family member, a person at the bank, anyone before you take action, because it could save you thousands of dollars and a tremendous, tremendous amount of stress. Please keep safe out there.
And there you have it, folks. Thank you, Christine. AI technology is evolving rapidly, and while it offers many benefits, it is also creating new opportunities for scammers. Staying informed and taking a moment to verify unexpected requests can go a long way in protecting yourself and your loved ones. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.